Now, this article here is probably going to shock a lot of people because if you've bought into the NVIDIA RTX 50 series hype, especially the 5090 series hype, you're thinking that it is so fast. It's just crazy. And you have that $2,000 to $3,000 US ready to pick up one of these cards, and maybe you have, for example, a 1490 right now. But as we are finding out, the true performance, the native non-DLSS and multi-frame generation technologies, without any of that stuff, is not that much. It's probably anywhere from, maybe 20 to 40% faster. It depends on the games, and we'll have to wait and see, when reviewers get these cards and actually what the performance difference is using these technologies and not using these technologies. But yeah, this is not turning out to be that good if you're planning on upgrading from a 40 to a 50 series video card. So look at this article. GeForce RTX 5090 reportedly can't maintain 30 frames per second in Cyberpunk with path tracing enabled and needs DLSS to hit 60 frames per second, just 60 frames per second. Not good. Not good at all. So with full path tracing enabled at 4K Ultra, the 5090 struggles to maintain playable frame rates without DLSS and frame generation enabled. This was supposed to be the 4K, ultra epic settings video card without using technologies like DLSS, and it's not. Now, of course, some people will be grateful for another 30% increase in performance, native performance that is, without using technologies like DLSS and frame generation, and an extra $2,000 or $3,000 for an upgrade is no big deal. Of course, remember, you'll probably have to upgrade your power supply as well, or maybe you'll have to go out and buy a completely new system if you bought, for example, some pre-built computer. But yeah, for some, not a big deal. 30 or 40% is fine, and they upgrade every single generation that comes out. And that's certainly a luxury, and you're very fortunate if you can do that. But for most people, of course, just for a video card that's $2,000 or $3,000 in today's economy is, it's impossible. So if you're thinking about upgrading from a 40 to a 50 series video card, be aware of the actual performance difference. It isn't 100% faster, and I think if you have a 40 series, I would be very cautious in upgrading. If you have a 30 series, however, you might want to upgrade if you really feel like, you can't play a game or an upcoming game that you want to play on the card that you actually have right now. And this would be my advice, and I've been in this industry for decades. So, with that being said, you can listen to me or not. If you want to upgrade, that's fine. But if you have the money, it doesn't really matter. But if you have a 40 series video card, personally, I would not upgrade to a 50 series. However, if you have a 30 series video card, you could certainly look into it. And in my opinion, that would make more sense. Myself, I think at this particular moment, I'm going to hold off and wait for the 60 series.